Hello everybody, today I have this SCR system that is getting DPF replacement. These are two DPF filters that are going to be replaced, and I have the new ones here. We can still reuse them, but in this case we want to replace these filters because the owner just requests new ones. So we are going to do it anyway. That way it's better, we don't have to clean them, and new ones where we don't need to do anything, we just need to install them. The new kit comes with the clamp and the gasket, and of course the DPF filter that is in there. And we need the clamps and this and the sensor. I explained all this on my previous video on how to do the DPF cleaning, and this applies for all models from 2011 and up to date. Today is 2021, November 2021. So still the same for all the new models. It's not going to vary since they use a newer system. 2022s are going to be a little different, but the basic is going to be pretty much the same. So today I'm going to talk about some things that you have to pay attention. If you want to see the full process on how to do this, you can check the Coronado's video right now, where you can find the video on how to do it. So one of the very important topics right here when you are on doing this process is then you have to inspect your DOCs. These two are your DOCs. Those two are your DPF. So these two are your DOCs. When you are going to do the DPF cleaning, you have to make sure that the DOCs are not pushed back. If the DOCs, see this part over here or this one, they're pretty much the same. So if this one is all the way to the back to this area right here, that means then the DOC is bad. So you have to replace the whole entire SCR box, because they don't sell the SCR, the DOC is separate from the SCR box, so it's one piece together. Now, if both are in the position where they're fine, you see how this one is and the other one is exactly in the same position. You can see that this one is just a little bit pushed in, see, versus this one. This one looks a little more to the front than that one, so they're still fine. But if both of them are pushed out, that means then the temperature is not getting released to the DPF. The temperature goes right here, and the temperature is going to be released to the back of the DPF, which is going to increase the temperature on this sensor that is the DPF outlet temperature sensor. So if that is the case, if these two are pushed out, you have to replace the SCR box. Now, if both of them are fine, you have to blow some air. In this case, I have some blower. You have to blow air in this area, so that way anything that is trapped in here can get out, and it can be burned later on a region. That's the point, because everything can be trapped in here, so blowing air can push any type of debris that are stuck in here and can help you to have a better efficiency of your DPF. So this is just about the DOCs. Now, when you are installing the new DPF filters, there is one very important thing, especially with these clamps. This clamp right here is the one that goes on the back right here. So when this clamp is misplaced, or the clamp is defective, or it wasn't tied properly, it is going to leak pressure. So in this case, that was the case of this DPF DOC SCR box. Then this was not placed correctly, and all the heat over here was escaping That's the reason why we have a lot of carbon here. And the same thing with this one too. It was placed incorrectly, and the heat was escaping as well. So that is very important. And you place these clamps correctly, otherwise you're gonna have consequences like the temperature of the filter is not increasing, or the regen is as frequently because of the regen is not happening while the vehicle is moving, because of the same thing, because the temperature is not increasing. Once the system is completely sealed, the temperature should be increased because all the temperature is trapping here. But when the temperature is leaking in any area, the temperature is going to drop, especially on this sensor. Then is the DOC outlet sensor. So this sensor is the one that is going to suffer, and when that happens, you are not going to be able to do a regen, or you are not going to be able to do a DOC faceplate cleaning, which is the DOC cleaning with the computer without removing the filters. That is something different. That is something that I explain on my other videos. You can check my channel, I have the details about that video too. So if everything is done correctly, you are not going to get any problems, of course, but these are very important steps. Then you have to pay attention. Another important step, if you are only doing a DPF cleaning, you are not going to replace the DPF filters. If you are only doing a DPF cleaning and you see this area over here full of carbon, like that, see that this is carbon. So if this area over here is full of carbon, that means then you have to replace your DPF filters. You have to put new ones in order to fix that problem. That will be it. So that is what you have to do in case you have to you see then this one is completely dirty. And other than that, everything is going to be as normal. There is not much to do about the DPF cleaning when everything is working correctly or everything was done correctly. And when you do a DPF cleaning, there is not many things then you can actually fix. When it comes to the SCR box, then is this bottom part. This is the SCR system. So if the SCR system is going bad, the DPF system has nothing to do with it. So if you have any codes about low SCR efficiency, DPF, DF pressure low, also you have anything about SCR system efficiency low, or NOx sensors reading out of range, or anything like that, these will not fix any of that. That is a completely separate repair then you have to do. So if you are looking to fix a problem then has to do with the SCR system, the DPF cleaning is not actually going to fix any of that. That is something that you have to keep on mind if you are a technician, or if you are an owner operator that wants to fix your truck. That is very crucial, because you are going to spend a lot of money trying to do the DPF cleaning, and that is not going to fix anything of that. And this is pretty much it. This is all some of the precautions you can do when you are doing the DPF cleaning. And there is not much to discuss after that. Those are very basic steps when you are doing the DPF cleaning. And of course, labor has to be done correctly if you want everything to work perfectly. But there is just a limited amount of things you can do to this system, because it's a sealed system, and the only thing you can replace are the DPF filters. These ones cannot be replaced. But these are all the main topics that you have to know. That way, when you are doing this repair, It's not going to actually cost you more because you didn't know, or you actually did something that wasn't supposed to do. So keep in mind, and as I said before, I'm gonna repeat it again, you have anything related to the SCR system, do not repair your DOCs, your DPF, unless you have SCR system temperature low. If you have a SCR system temperature low, yes, that is, it will be here a leak, or the regen is not going, fuel, something like that. But if you have only efficiency, sensor problems, temperature range and stuff like that, you have to find out first what is going to cause that. The cleaning the DPF filter is not going to fix any of that unless you have a leak. So I guess this is good information for you, and if you find this information helpful, just look at the comment section of the video and leave any type of comments about this information that I'm giving you. And if you wanna send any type of support to the channel, check the description of the video where I have details how to send support to the channel. Also go to Instagram to ask me anything directly and see what I'm doing every day. So like the video, share it, subscribe, and thank you for watching.